Sure. Here's a short story for you. The Forgotten Garden. On the edge of a small town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there was a garden that no one seemed to remember. It was hidden behind a crumbling stone wall, overgrown with ivy and wild flowers, its entrance barely visible to the untrained eye. The townsfolk often passed by, oblivious to the secret garden that lay beyond the gate. One bright spring morning, a curious young woman named Lila decided to explore the forgotten garden. She had always been drawn to mysteries and had heard whispers of the garden's existence, though no one had ever spoken about it in detail. Intrigued, she made her way to the wall and began searching for a way in. After some time, Lila found a rusted, creaky gate half buried under thick vines. With a little effort, she managed to pry it open. Stepping through, she was immediately struck by the serene beauty that lay before her. The garden was alive with colours, rich, vibrant blooms, tall trees with thick canopies, and a small fountain trickling in the centre. It was as if time itself had slowed down here, untouched by the years. Lila wandered deeper into the garden, her feet crunching on the soft, moss-covered ground. She noticed something strange. A statue in the centre of the garden. It was worn with age, its features faded, but there was a certain peacefulness to it. As she got closer, she realized that the statue was of a woman, holding a small flower in her hands. Her face, though weathered, seemed oddly familiar. Suddenly, a voice called out from behind her, "You found it." Lila spun around to find an elderly woman standing at the edge of the garden. Her clothes were simple, but there was something timeless about her. She had a gentle smile on her face, as if she knew exactly who Lila was. "I've been waiting for someone like you," the woman said. Lila felt a shiver run down her spine. "Who are you?" The woman stepped closer, her eyes twinkling with a mix of sadness and knowing. "I am the guardian of this place. This garden was created long ago, a sanctuary for those who sought peace and solace. But it was forgotten by all, even by me." She paused, her gaze lingering on the statue. "The woman in the statue, she was once like you. She came here to find herself, and in doing so she helped others do the same. But she left, and so did the memory of this place." Lila's heart pounded in her chest. She felt an inexplicable connection to the woman in the statue. "What happened to her?" Lila asked softly. The guardian's smile faded, and she looked down at the ground. "She went out into the world, carrying the peace she found here. But before she left, she planted the seed of this garden so that others might find it when they were ready. That's why you're here now." Lila's eyes widened as realization dawned. She had found this garden not by chance, but because she too was searching for something. A place to heal, a place to understand herself. And now, it seemed, she had found it. As the sun began to set, casting golden light over the garden, the guardian turned and began to walk away. "Take care of this place," she said. "It's been waiting for someone like you." Lila nodded, feeling a sense of peace she had never known before. She sat down beside the fountain, closed her eyes, and listened to the soft murmurs of the garden around her. For the first time in a long while, she felt like she was exactly where she needed to be, and so the garden remained, timeless and serene, waiting for those who would discover its secrets when they too were ready. Let me know if you'd like to hear more.